This is going to be the third time I have tried to record this. First time I tried reading something that I had written, but that didn't work. I kept stopping and trying to do it, trying to, not stopping, but I would stop and elaborate, or I don't know. I just, it didn't work out. Trying to read what I had written. I just kept stopping and adding stuff and taking away stuff or whatever. And then I did another one where stupid hair that I didn't see when I was recording it. Probably because there's all this stuff on the bottom of the screen. I don't know. That made it so I couldn't see what was. Sorry that I keep moving the camera around, trying to get it better, whatever. I thought I had it the right way, but I'm new at this, so bear with me. So I've had some ups and downs. It's been at least a week, if not longer, maybe longer. I don't remember. Well, it's just been rough. I've got appointments all the time, and I didn't have my person that comes once a week and helps me shower and stuff that I've had over a year now, and they are wonderful. So they couldn't come because of the weather. It snowed here on, I guess it was Wednesday night, Thursday, or maybe it might have snowed on Wednesday. Anyway, whatever, but they couldn't come on their usual day of Thursday, but the agency got me somebody for Friday, and so they were somebody new, so I had to show them everything, the ropes and stuff, and it took longer and didn't get a shower, so I feel really icky, and I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Technically today, it's 1 a.m. now, but for me that's nothing. I'm always up at night. So I I've had my ups and I've had my downs. Had some times when I've been feeling more manic. I was a little earlier today, I think. I'm not always feeling so good. And that's okay. I just try to remember that I'm very lucky. In the grand scheme of things, I'm very fortunate. Very. I have a home. I have food. I need to eat the food that I do have, and then I don't eat it all, and I feel bad because I end up throwing food away because I can't eat it all. I buy enough for one person to eat in a week, I think. Probably not enough for one person in a week. I don't know what is normal anymore. I buy what I think I would eat in a week, but I never eat it all. Never say never, but I rarely eat it all. I end up throwing away a lot of food, which isn't good. What if I hit the light one more time and put some... I have one red light bulb and 2 regular light bulbs. I think the 2 are working. Yes. Now I'm going to be seeing spots, but the red one I turn on at night and when I have a migraine. I'm like, oh, that one hair just drove me crazy. It drove me crazy when I watched it the first time, and it's like, oh, that's going to drive me crazy. And so when I rewatch this one, I'm just going to say, fuck it, and do it anyway. Okay, so that week, that's right, I had that horrible thing, I had a horrible, God, I don't even know if you guys want to hear about it, but it was a shitty weekend. And I've been kind of recovering from it ever since. But I've been recovering from it ever since. And I'm much better. I mean, I don't think I'm feeling anything from that now. My back is killing me. My back's been killing me for the last week. I wish I could go get a massage and a chiropractor. I suppose I could maybe afford one time. That might be a good thing. It hurts, but that's okay. And drink my Kool-Aid. It's not Kool-Aid really, but might as well be. Well, the story that I was going to tell is about when I was just a baby, and my dad and my sister, who's 8 years older than me, and she thinks I was about 2 when this happened. I don't know how old I was. I thought they told me I was younger. Years ago when they used to tell this story, I thought they told me that I was younger than that, but I could be wrong. And my sister remembers that my feet were, well, okay, I'll get there. They heard me crying in the middle of the night. And my sister's 8 years older than me, so she would have been around 9 or 10. And my dad, they both heard me crying about the same time and yelling or something. And they thought I was just a baby. Babies, crying and blubbering and whatever, and she'll go back to sleep. And they both tried to go back to sleep themselves, and who knows how many minutes later, they both finally got out of bed and went to check on me, the baby. And they got into the nursery, and where's the baby? Well, there were 2 babies in the nursery. My sister would have been 1, maybe. Who knows how old she was? She's a year younger than me. So she would have been maybe around 1, who knows, maybe less. But she was in there, and they don't remember her at all, so she must have slept through it all. They got into the nursery, and it's like, well, where's the baby? We can hear the baby crying, and they heard, help me. I don't remember that part of the story either, but my sister just recently told me that I was saying, help me. And then they looked over to the window where it was coming from, and then they saw the 10 tiny fingers gripping the windowsill, and I was hanging arms straight up. I don't remember a thing, but this is the story that they told me. And that's it. Just that I was hanging for dear life, and that my sister says was only a couple feet. My feet were only about 2 feet off the ground. And she says I probably could have dropped and been fine. And I'm like, I don't remember those. I don't know. It depends on how old I was. If I was only a year and a half old, I don't know. Hard to say. If Emily was a newborn, then I would have been only about a year old. If Emily was a year old, then I would have been 2. So that's a lot of time. But somehow I got out of the crib and crawled across the changing table, out the window that had been open because it was a warm night. Who knows why I did it? I wonder about it still to this day. Why did I, as a 2-year-old or whatever, do that? Why would I do that? So I wonder about that to this day, and I wonder if that's why I have so much pain in my neck and my shoulders. I doubt it, but I've had neck and shoulder pain my whole adult life. I started going to doctors when I was in my 20s, so that would have been starting in I probably started going to the doctors a lot in 1980. Started in 80, and then I wasn't diagnosed until 2000. So I was going from doctor to doctor saying, I'm in pain, I'm tired, I'm in pain and I'm tired, and I'm sick and tired of being so sick and tired, though. And it's just, anyway. But that's the story of me when I was a little baby. So before that, the only story about me is that I was a breech baby too. I was a breech baby. Mom said that I tried to come out butt first. And so I've always been a contrary Mary. Very contrary Mary. Coming out butt first. So I was breech. So I ended up coming out feet first. And I didn't have that mushed head that the babies that come out normal. Head first. You're supposed to come out head first when you're a baby. But once in a while, a baby will try to come out feet, or in my case, butt first. I guess I was folded in half. The doctor's like, well, there's her butt. So somehow they got me turned around, and I don't know. That's enough, I guess. Long format video diary. Talking about the present and the past. You start out needing help and you end up needing help. I'm just needing help. I've been needing help a lot longer than most people. I started needing help earlier in life than most people. Don't start needing help until their 70s, 80s. Yeah. Okay. This video's been plenty long enough. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.